We're venting. We're venting. We're venting. Welcome to Vent Sesh on QueenSandruh with your girl Queen S. As always, please like, share, and subscribe and do all that good stuff, baby, because you don't want to miss our next episode now, do we? I don't think so. So this vent session is going to be very short and simple and kind of straight to the point. This is actually a part 2 of the vent session from last week when it comes down to online dating. I had someone reach out to me and they wanted me to kind of provide clarification when it comes down to how to properly online date, especially in a setting where motherfuckers are going to lie, right? And so I kind of wanted to create this vent session to just kind of be open and honest with y'all, as well as just being open and honest with myself as well, right? So when it comes down to dating in general, regardless of if it's online or in person, there is a sense of vulnerability that you must have. And a lot of us, including myself, once upon a time, when we get tried, when somebody wastes our fucking time, it's hard for me to go into the next situation so happy and so jolly and so positive. But you have to. You have to go through every single experience as if it's the first experience, or there's no point. I know we've all heard the saying like, a girl have to kiss a couple of frogs before she gets to her prince. I honestly think that even though it is a saying, it's in fact 100% true. It is our responsibility as individuals, as humans, understanding that we're just experiencing somebody else, whether that is experience from now until we grow old together, or if that's an experience for 3 months, an experience for 3 weeks, an experience for 3 years. We're all here to experience people. And there's a sense of manipulation when it comes down to online dating or dating in general in today's society, that you're not even allowing people to become their most authentic, vulnerable self, because you're manipulating the way that you're showing up, right? If I'm showing up half-assed, or if I'm showing up as a version of myself that I think that would suit you versus the version of myself that I'm supposed to be, you're wasting my time. And by you wasting my time, you are now putting a negative taste in my mouth when it comes down to the next person's experience. And that's not fair to me, or that's not fair to the next person, but we're all humans, right? So I can't shame anyone for choosing to carry that resentment or choose to carry that disappointment into each and every interaction they have after that person. But at the same time, this new person has nothing to do with the last motherfucker. And if you as a self, as an individual, male or female, know that you cannot dive into this the same way head first that you dived into the last time, then you should not be out here pursuing anybody. You should not be out here dating. That's just what I have to say when it comes down to that, because there's a level of vulnerability that you have to have and be willing to do over and over and over again. I think also, too, that's possibly why I give myself time to not be on these online dating apps or to just not date in general, is because I know that right now, emotionally, y'all had me fucked up. So let me bring myself back down to a level of tolerance where I know that the next person who I'm supposed to interact with, or the next person that I meet, they won't get that same energy. They won't get the burden of the last person, because it's not fair. Example that I gave to her was, if I'm supposed to be dealing with someone and I'm coming authentically myself, and I give and I give and I give and I give and I show up and I show up and I show up and I show up, and you bite me in the ass at 3 months, that is a reflection of you and not a reflection of me. But now, if after that situation is done and over with, I get into a new situation with somebody else, but I'm not as vulnerable, I'm not as open, I'm not as receptive, I'm not even willing to give this man a real clean slate, that is a representation of me and not him. You know, that is a representation of me, that I did not allow myself to fully heal, fully let go, fully forgive from that last situation, and I'm just choosing to carry that baggage onto the next person. And it's not fair. It is not fair for the next person to get the leftovers because you feel like you made the previous person too full. So I'm not going to make you full. I'm not going to make you full until I know that you actually want to be here. But who is that? Who is that actually fair to? That's not fair to you, and that's not fair to them, because you're not coming as your most authentic self, and they're not able to be receptive to your most authentic self. Another example that I gave her was, let's say I decided to hide that version of myself from this new guy. Let's say I'm usually loving and I'm usually caring. I'm usually like on your ass, like white on rice, right? And for this new person, because I'm so hurt from the previous person, I'm like, man, fuck it. You're not going to get this energy. You're not going to get this. You're not going to get that. This new guy, maybe be like, damn, like, you seem so nice. You seem so open. You seem so this. You seem so that. And you're heartless. I don't want no heartless woman around me. I don't want a woman who's not going to show me that she wants me just as much as I want her. And he's out. Is that his fault that he decides to peace out and bounce? Or is that your fault of you showing a version of yourself that is not authentic to you? Okay now. Okay now. You know. Be very mindful of the things that you speak over yourself. Be very mindful of the experiences that you deny yourself of having because you don't want to be that vulnerable again. If you cannot be vulnerable with every single person that you entertain the same exact way, then you should not be entertaining them, and you should not be entertaining nobody. I'm okay with getting my feelings hurt. I'm okay with getting tried. I'm okay with my time getting wasted. I just needed y'all to process that, right? I'm okay with my time being wasted because at least the truth came out. Would you have rathered the truth come out in 3 months or 3 years? Asking for myself. Would you have rather the truth come out in 3 months or in 3 years? For me, I would rather the truth come out when the truth needs to come out. I know y'all know of different scenarios and different situations where we either read it online, on Facebook, on Twitter, on TikTok story, where somebody's like, I was with my partner for 7 years and he just woke up the next day and said that he no longer wanted to be with me and disappeared. That is my time being wasted. That is my time being wasted. But me getting to know somebody for 3 months and they showed their ass, that's not my time being wasted. Baby, you showed your ass. Thank you. I wish you well. Go about your business. You know, I just feel like we as a whole just need to pick and choose our battles and pick and choose what we cry wolf about. And when I say cry wolf, I'm not saying it in like a negative way that your feelings are not valid for your time being wasted. That's not what I mean at all. But what I'm saying is the things that you think that are big problems are not really big problems. The things that you think that are just like, again, it's not that, babes, because it could always be worse. It could always be worse. Do you know how many times a man has showered me within like the first 3 days and then next week he's ghost? You think I'm about to be upset because I gave you my number and for 3 days you gave me a false illusion of yourself? No. I'm gonna look at my phone and I'm gonna be like, okay, another one bites the dust, and another one, and another one, and another one bites the dust, and you know, like, pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose the things that grinds your gears and put you in a different mood, because it's babes, it's not that deep. It's deep, but it's not that deep. I know when I was talking to her, she was telling me that, you know, she hated the fact that he love bombed her. And because of that, you know, she walked into, you know, her next situation and was like, I'm not going to tell a man how he's supposed to show up for me. I'm not going to tell him this. I'm not going to tell him that, because the last thing that I would want is to be love bombed again. And I hate the word love bombing, because I feel like that's not fair to those who actually, that is their love language. That is actually how they do show up, and they show up and they say the same exact way. There's a couple, y'all know what couple. I'm going to try to find the couple, and I'm going to put their track record on this one. Okay. There's this couple. And when I mean the energy that he has given to her in the beginning of their relationship is still the energy that he is giving to this day. Same energy If anything, he's gotten better. If anything, he's gotten more clever. Okay. But it's the same energy. So when you say somebody love bomb you, it's like, I just don't like that word. I just feel like a manipulator is a manipulator. And if they know that they're out seeking for something that is not longevity, that's manipulation. That ain't got nothing to do with love. That is manipulation. Okay. There are some people who are out here who will pull on your vulnerabilities and pull on your heartstrings and make you feel like they see you and they hear you and they understand you. That's manipulation. That's not love bombing. I hate the word love bombing. I hate it. Because ain't nothing bombing when it comes down to love. If it's done properly, there's nothing bombing about love. Love is gentle. Love is kind. Act like y'all read a Bible verse before, okay? Don't piss me off. But on the real, like, there's a level of vulnerability that unfortunately you have to have when it comes down to dating in general. And it is not fair to you to hide versions of yourself because you feel like this new person is not going to appreciate it. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I hate that saying too, but you know, it's true. What one person won't raise on a podium for you, another one will literally give you a billboard. Another one will literally give you a motherfucking billboard. Okay. I am on the right side of Twitter. I am on the right side of Instagram. I am on the right side of TikTok. I am on the right side every single time when it comes down to men and women both choosing, because it's a choice, both choosing to pour into their partners faithfully on an every given day, rain or shine, through all the ups and through all the downs. And for me, I'm going to wait my turn. So I suggest y'all to wait y'all turn. And if you cannot wait your turn, then baby, get out of the game. We're venting. We're venting. We're venting. Thank you for watching Vent Sesh. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe and do all that good stuff, baby, because you don't want to miss our next episode. And I would love to hear your perspective when it comes down to being vulnerable when dating in 2024. And y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if it's hell for y'all too. But if we are not sinking, we're sailing. Until next time, y'all.